Hello everyone. Today we are going to do second section of our unit Food for Thought. The name of this story is Dal Dilai. Sadiq was sitting in his father's food shop in a small lane of Lucknow, fanning flies away from a tray of biryani. Suddenly he saw a man in a silk sherwani get down from a horse. Looks rich. Is he coming to our shop? Sadiq wondered. Sadiq's father, Muhammad Qadir, looked up from the kebabs he was frying as one of the servants came forward and said grandly, Nawab Hasan Ali has come. The man in silk entered, looked around their small shop, and said in bold tones, I hear you are the famous cook, Muhammad Qadir. I like tasting new dishes. What is your specialty? Dal, said Sadiq's father and went on frying the kebabs. Dal. The Nawab looked surprised. Only dal? I can make biryani and mutton curry and all the usual things, but you asked me what I cook the best. Qadir replied calmly. But dal, that doesn't sound very exciting. My friends praised your cooking so much. I expected something better. But you haven't tasted the dal I make. Fine, I will taste it. What kind of dal do you make? Urad. Get me some. Let's see what's special about it. I haven't got it now. What? The Nawab was looking angry now, Sadiq realized worriedly. I only make my Shahi Dal Urad on order, Qadir said. It takes me a day to make it with secret spices. If your honor so wishes, I'll cook it for tomorrow's lunch. All right. Nawab Hasan Ali gave in. I live nearby. You can bring it to my house. I'm sorry, sir, but that is not possible, said Qadir. Sadiq sighed. His father lost a lot of customers by being so difficult. Nawab Hasan Ali had never met such a rude cook, yet he was amused. What's the problem now? Huzur, to enjoy my dal, you will have to come to my shop to taste it. It spoils if it is taken off the fire. And your honor, once I call, you will have to come immediately. Really? What if I'm late? I'll throw the dal away or feed it to the poor, Qadir said as he slid some kebabs into the hot oil which began to hiss. Nawab Hasan Ali shook his head. He had never seen a cook like Qadir. Ah, well, he thought. Let's taste his dal first. Maybe it will be worth the trouble. Call me tomorrow when you are ready, he said and left the shop. Sadiq sighed with relief that the Nawab had not lost his temper and gone away. He knew that Nawabs often gave handsome rewards to cooks if they liked the dish, and his father had nearly spoiled everything. It was lucky the Nawab had been in a good mood and agreed to everything Qadir said. In the evening, Sadiq went with his father to the market to buy the ingredients for the Shahi Dal Udad. Only the best would do, of course. All of it had to be fresh and perfect. Sadiq heard in the market that Nawab Hasan Ali had rewarded many cooks in the past. He hoped nothing would go wrong the next day. You never knew with his father. Sadiq was at work early next morning, helping his father cleaning the dal, making ghee, grinding turmeric, peeling and chopping onions and ginger. Then he watched Qadir cook the dal. The smell was mouth-watering. With the dal, Qadir made a light cucumber raita, mint chutney, and a dish of cauliflower and potatoes. Once the Nawab sat down to eat, he would serve freshly baked hot tandoori rotis, and for dessert, there were bowls of firni. Sadiq had sneaked a quick taste of the dal when his father wasn't looking. It tasted heavenly. It was those secret spices that made all the difference. The time was right. The dal in the pot bubbled softly on the stove. The dough was ready to be slapped into rotis, the raita cooling in an earthen bowl. Qadir turned to his son and said, "Go call the Nawab's son. I am ready to serve." Sadiq ran all the way to the Nawab's house. At the door, he panted to the servant, "I have come to call the Nawab Saab to lunch. The dal is ready." "Ah, yes, Nawab Saab told me of that. Go up to the roof, he is flying kites there." Sadiq popped up the stairs to the roof. The Nawab and his friends were busy with kites and rolls of kite string. Sadiq went up to Hasan Ali and said apologetically, "Sir, the dal is ready. My father is calling you." Hasan Ali looked down at Sadiq and said, "Who?" and then seemed to remember, "Ah, yes, the dal." One of his friends laughed. "Forget the dal. Look, your kite is in danger. That green one is about to cut it." Hasan Ali hurriedly pulled his kite away, yelling, "Just you wait, green devil. I'll get you." But sadly, Sadiq gave up. All his dreams were drifting away. He knew what would happen. He knew his father's temper. Sadiq could forget about the reward. He felt like crying. Slowly, Sadiq walked home. He looked up to see the Nawab's kite flying just overhead. Then he noticed that his friend Aman was flying a kite from his rooftop across the lane. Sadiq got an idea. He went up to his friend. Soon Sadiq was racing back to the Nawab's house up the stairs. He reached the roof to see Aman get his kite's thread around the Nawab's, give a quick pull, and oh no! Hassan Ali groaned in dismay as his kite swooped and fluttered to the ground. Your Honor, Sadiq said quickly, the food is waiting. The dal is delicious. Oh, yes, yes, the Nawab suddenly seemed to remember. Now the kite's gone. Let's eat. The Nawab and his friends walked with Sadiq. Nearing the shop, Sadiq raced ahead, his heart thumping nervously. Oh God, he prayed, don't let my father lose his temper. Please don't let it be too late. They are coming, he yelled. Is everything ready? Yes, of course, muttered Qadir. What took you so long? The Nawab and his friends entered the shop. A white cloth was laid out in the best room with the food in the best bowls on it. As they sat down on the carpet, Qadir came in with the dal and Sadiq followed with piping hot rotis dripping with butter. Nawab Hassan Ali broke a piece of roti as Sadiq watched breathlessly, dipped it in the dal, put it in his mouth, chewed slowly, and then his eyes closed. Ah, he said softly as Sadiq let out his breath. The Nawab dipped a second piece of roti in the dal, took a spot of raita with it, chewed, and ah, he said louder. Qadir Mia, this Shahi Dal Urad is one of the heavens. I have never tasted such dal before. Even roast chicken pales before this. You deserve a reward, Hassan Ali continued. What would you like? For the first time that day, Muhammad Qadir smiled. I would like a better food shop, Your Honor, in a big market near the Imambara, maybe. Done, said Hassan Ali, dipping into the vegetable. He called one of his servants and waved at Qadir. The servant bowed low and put a bag full of money in Qadir's hand. It should be enough. If not, ask for more. Now give me some more of your Shahi dal and a roti, said Nawab Hassan Ali. So this was our lesson, the Dal Delight. If you have any doubt or query, you can ask me in the comment box below. And if you want links to other lessons also, you can find them in the description box below. Thank you everyone.